Play with me. I really wanted tacos tonight. I had all the stuff, but I was like, I just don't want to eat tacos while marathon. But tacos tomorrow. Because I have a light stomach, so I tend to not eat a lot before events. Or if I go for long drives, stuff like that.
Wait, did you go online and then offline again?
Yeah, that was like 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that's weird. I just saw your name, it's still on live on certain tabs.
Whatever. I thought about it, but I'm just getting nervous, that's why, so I'm like, not touching nothing. Everybody prepares differently.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way when submitting runs, I like quadruple check them, make sure I have the right times written down, linking to the right VOD, all that. I don't want to fuck anything up.
I hope to PB in Ristar because I'm due. I'm 6 minutes off my sub best. But whatever it'll be is what it'll be. Bloodlines practice went pretty well.
Cool.
Which is a bad sign. Means something's gonna go wrong in the run.
Used up all that RNG karma, as Turbo puts it.
Yeah. The thing that when you die in Castlevania, I'm sure you're aware, you lose all your power-ups, all your candles, everything. And a lot of that is used in this run. But I chose to play on normal instead of expert for that reason. Because I know my way around normal, even with those accidents.
You're playing Eric, right?
Pardon me?
You're playing Eric?
Yeah.
Mm.
I hope it's not a spoiler for the race. I said at one point I'd learn John, but I got into other games and I never really got back to it. I still play, but it's like marathons and stuff like that. I can get a better time though. I haven't gone for like the stupid Glade strats. The strats that he grinded for 5 years. 30 seconds ahead after World War. Dagran's gonna commentate, and No Diggity for Bloodlines. Oh my god. I missed the end stage poll. No. What?
Missing the end stage. Oh,
I wasn't able to pull ahead. 6 out of 10.
Less than that.
Shit.
Those the grabs to get the end pulls are kind of weird.
Yeah.
A lot earlier than you would think they are.
Well, my issue in the beginning was, I thought I had to press the jump button to get off, but you just have to let go of the grab.
Mm.
And that makes it a lot easier now because I'm not timing an input. I'm just releasing the one I already did.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
It does.
Are you done with Mischief Makers?
No, I'm gonna play it some more.
Well,
Just waiting for the right time.
that's cool to watch.
Mm.
It was nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
It was my first N64 game. That and Donkey Kong 64, I think. No, it wasn't DK64, it was... Good question.
Banjo.
No. It was probably Mario Kart, now that I think about it.
I just realized that this is a super public session, by the way.
Oh.
It's up,
And I'm
Shane.
stealing, but I've been stealing supplies, and nobody has tried to stop me.
I joined one and it was immediately modded. So, the guy blocked me in my garage. I couldn't get to my cars or out the door. So I had to leave.
Yeah, this one, there, as far as I've seen so far, there aren't any modders.
Mm. Yeah, that game is just fun to run. There's you just slide everywhere and you fly everywhere and it makes it feel cool.
In what game?
Mischief Makers. Air joining session again.
It's weird. Maybe it's full? It shouldn't be, but maybe. Okay, where the fuck is my Karuma?
Did you guys read the stuff about Ninja and Twitch?
Yeah, it was nothing I didn't know though. Like the
Oh, it's
how they
outdated?
turned his.
I mean, I don't know why people are acting like it's some weird realization. Like, Twitch is a business. Twitch has always been a business. I don't understand why people are so outraged by it.
Probably because of the pornography.
Because people
statement.
didn't realize that Twitch was a business. They thought it was a family. It's not.
Alright, it's doing the same thing even on offline or in a closed session. I can't access my garage. There's an invisible wall going like across it.
I mean, like, I agree that I'm a little, I'm a little upset at the fact that they basically used his channel and his brand for what's called promotion, and that ended up being gained by people to show porn on it.
Yeah, like that's the part that's annoying. Not the
It's
fact
just like, I kind of understand why they were promoting other channels, because again, it's a business, and they saw a page that was basically effectively dead, right? And because it was effectively dead, they decided
to use it.
to use it. I don't, but I also think that Twitch has kind of missed the mark here, because if they just left everything as is, Ninja would not be benefiting from it at all. Like, Ninja's responding to this because it is in his best interest too. Because it becomes like he knows the game. He's not dumb. He's not actually angry about it. It's the perfect storm for him to
get some viewers on Mixer.
Exactly. So, I mean, like, I can't be irritated or frustrated. Like I was reading a thread of someone who was talking about it that Argic had replied to and had more or less retweeted, and that thread pretty much explains my feelings pretty much perfectly. Twitch is a business. Twitch has always been a business. They make it seem more like a family, but they're more a business partner than they are a family. And the sooner people begin to realize that, the better off they are. Because, I mean, honestly, Twitch has some really fucking shitty policy choices that they have. Especially when it comes to content exclusivity. Like, you're not allowed to stream on any other platforms, and with the affiliate clause, you're not allowed to concurrently stream to multiple platforms. So if you want to be making money off of, you know, Twitch, you cannot feasibly also be giving yourself extra exposure on things like YouTube, on things like Mixer at the same time, even if your bitrate can support it, or if you're using a service such as what's called
something got multi-streams.
Yeah, but do I understand why that's there? Yeah, because Twitch is a business, and Twitch wants to continue to remain the big platform is. I think, but I think the root problem here is, of course, the porn. And I think Twitch does have a problem with how many streams it has, and it doesn't have any good systems to stop that from happening. But I also think that people purposefully went out of their way to figure out how that algorithm worked, and tried to exploit it explicitly.
Well, yeah, he's got, what, 15 million followers or whatever?
Mm-hmm. But they never, as far as I know, they never set him as being live. It's just a lot of these viewers go to his page anyways.
Yeah.
And again, I have no problem with them. I mean, I do personally have a problem with them promoting other channels on his channel. But that's not what he was complaining about, and that's not why he was complaining either. He said that's why he was complaining, but the guy is a lot smarter than that.
Yeah. He knew there was other bullshit going on.
He knew there was more to game. And like, as much as I, you know, think the guy is an awful human being, it's a really good move. Like it's a really, really, really smart move. He has everything to gain from this PR bullshit that Twitch brought on themselves. And at the end of the day, I'm also happy that Mixer's, you know, getting some success out of this too, because it just means that Twitch is going to have to be held a little more accountable for itself.
Good call.
Because they're, what's it called?
Mixer just got that better, so to speak.
Well, Mixer looks that much better, but also it adds competition, as you already probably know. And competition is good in a free market. It's one of the biggest problems we have with, you know, YouTube dominating the market as it does. Like, YouTube has no feasible, opponent, because Twitch has differentiated itself too much from, you know, streaming. Like it does streaming, but it's differentiated itself enough to avoid being really challenged by Twitch.
Right.
I do find it amusing, at least to me, that there is people that are outraged about this. When it's, like, it's really nothing to be outraged
I mean,
about.
Amazon does it in their way and everybody else.
Like, Twitch is your partner, yes. Twitch is your friend, yes, but they don't owe anyone anything. Like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, they barely took a hit for the whole Ninja thing either, too. Like, from page analytics and page views.
Yeah, Twitch isn't dead because of this kind of thing.
I do find it amusing that people are, what's it called? Are boycotting Twitch over this, and it's like, this goes so much deeper than that. It's business.
I haven't looked at the public's comments on Twitter and such, but I imagine there are some pretty nasty bullshit being said.
Yeah. But I guess the thing is, I can't be reactionary about it, because it's not like I didn't think this was gonna happen eventually.
Well, little did I know, I thought Mixer was only for, like, console.
Oh, no. Mixer is Microsoft's streaming platform. It started out as Beam.io, and then got bought out by Microsoft. And one of the best technologies, if you've not heard before, that they have is called FTL, which is basically an updated version of RTMP streams. And the latency that you get with those streams is fantastic, to be honest. You get like next to no delay through FTL technologies. And that's one of the biggest selling points about Beam, IO, and Mixer. Was the technology. And if I remember correctly, Microsoft is also eventually going to make that an open source project, but I don't know. Microsoft is not as evil as people think they are.
I don't know, I don't really follow the Microsoft news and such. But they're an easy target for, you know.
They're an easy target because they have the largest market share of Windows.
Yeah, it's just like American humor always using presidents because they're easy target.
Hmm.
Shit.
Oh boy. I have an oppressor on me. I love this game. It's a fantastic game.
You're playing with Santo?
No.
No.
There's just an oppressor killing me. I wouldn't have a problem with oppressors if they literally were not impossible to kill.
Or didn't have rockets. One or the other.
Honestly, getting rid of the rockets would be the key. Would be the main thing I would do to balance them. They have no need for rockets. They have no reason to have rockets. Give them like fucking miniguns, so like they can't immediately blow up whatever the fuck you're doing. Like, this is. It takes no skill to fire a rocket at a vehicle.
The Immortal is what they're playing on Saber. Haven't seen that forever.
Like, I hate things that encourage brain dead gameplay. And I get that people have to pay, you know, 2 some odd million in order to get them, but I'm angry. Can you tell?
Kind of. I never heard you go like angry since the Tokyo Racing incident about the cars.
Oh man, I was so, like...
More salty than angry, I would say.
I was furious. No, I was furious. Because I got fucked because of how the game's coded, and I really get frustrated over shit like that.
It probably didn't help that you were playing for like 6 hours.
Yeah, that's like it is impossible. It was impossible for me to beat it with any other car. I guess I'd argue. There he is again.
Was it enough to turn you off from the game forever?
Hmm?
Was it enough
No. It just I needed time away from it. But like I'm going to go back to it.
Cool.
Does this guy have nothing better to do but kill me? But like I was not skilled enough to deal with that. What's called to like finish out the game with the RPS.
Right.
Or sorry, with the R33. Also, I realized something about that too, is the game actually, like you have to change how you're, driving some of the cars in that game based on, which, layout they are. Because FF, functions a lot different than, FRs. FF means front engine, front wheel. FR means front engine, rear wheel. Basically where all the power is coming from. So like, things like, I think the DC6 that I was driving, I could have done it, but I had to change my driving style.
Sorry, I died in Ristar. I was like, dang.
You need to get good, Kappa.
It's not working.
Oh, that's bad. I really hope Lemurs comes back to SADX. Because honestly, having to verify 20 runs every week between two people has been rough.
Is there that many runs in that game? There are some missions, rather.
For SADX, yes. We're getting like easily 10 to 15 runs a week.
Oh damn.
And I'm not saying that to brag or anything, like, it's actually really difficult to keep up with all of it.
That was a bad urine fight.
That was a bad what fight?
Uranim? The boss in Ristar with the giant metal head.
Oh.
I don't know if that's how you say it. I assume it's of the planet.
Man, I really wish my playing skill was all the way up so I didn't have to have my plane continually wobble everywhere. Really, dude?
Shit. $3,355. Fuck yeah.
That was your runtime?
Yeah.
Split. Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thanks. Should have kept it for the marathon though. Fuck.